Boners, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Halalisang and I'm back with the continuation of Black Text. Remember, I promised you guys 2 episodes and this is episode 2. So I'm not gonna go into the whole drill because I believe that we know it. We know. Family, we know. Subscribe, like, comment, everything. We know it. All right. So now let us quickly move on to the second part of the Black Text topic, right? So, like I promised in the previous video, that we will be dealing with questions like the main question is that is Black Text an obligation or an appreciation? Ne? And then does it ever end? And is it appropriate to actually mention the whole thing or rather name the whole process as Black Text? Let's get right into the first question. The first question is Black Text an obligation or an appreciation? Personally, for me, remember it's my personal opinion. Personally, for me, I believe that Black Text is not an obligation. And if other families take it as an obligation, I believe they should actually take it as an appreciation. Because this is, basic knowledge or basic, human traits. I believe, it's botuba mutu, because if now as my mother's child or my father's child, I come back and say, Mama, I need to give you, a certain portion because I feel like I want to thank God for having to give, for having blessed me with such a mother, and I want you to, feel how is it like to have a kid who is a doctor, for instance. You understand? So I personally don't feel like it's an it's an obligation, but it's more of an appreciation. And for me, taking Black Text as an appreciation, this is an advice to the parents, by the way. If your kid comes and say, Mama, I want to rebuild this kitchen unit, don't make it an obligation, don't make it a must, you must do it, ne? Rather make it thank you. It's so sensible and it's so thoughtful of you to come back whilst you need to move on with your life, but now you are going back to say, Mommy, Daddy, before I move on with my life, before I create a life of my own, I want to do this for you. You understand? And the more parents appreciate, the more we as their kids become motivated to do more. When you deal with it's like being in a relationship, and having a person who's appreciative of what you do. That person motivates you. But when the person demoralizes you, you become so demoralized. Even if you continue doing the good, but you do them out of a stiff heart to say, I know I got to be appreciative. You understand? So for me, Black Text is more of an appreciation type of, payback. But I believe I believe that some of our parents can be very difficult and they can make Black Text an obligation. That I know. You understand? They can want you, now that you are a doctor, or now that you are an working an actor, you are making quite a good money, good salary, you are earning, you are earning well for yourself. They would want you to, like, give them the whole body now. You understand? And they forget that you also need to start your life, as in, like, as much as you are busy building the kitchen unit, you also need to pay, maybe for your apartment or your bond. Maybe you have your own house. You understand? You need to pay your car monthly installments, stuff like that. Parents, some of them, they don't put it too hard into their minds to say, As much as our kid is giving us something, he or she also needs to live. You understand? Now, when you're telling them that you earn 20,000, for instance, they think that 20,000 is theirs, J, is theirs. They forget how to, you have 5,000 for rent, you have the car 3,000, you have food, you have petrol money, you have, by the time you need to build them the kitchen unit, it's only 5,000 remaining. So it's a lot of sacrifices that comes with us actually giving back to our parents, you understand? Hence I'm saying that it is motivating, or in like it is motivating for us to see our parents appreciating us. Hence, I'm saying I would really appreciate that all the parents or all the future parents that will be watching this video, just side note, make a side note for yourself to say, I will forever be appreciative for whatever my son or my daughter does for me. Hey, Abba independent, because really it's not an obligation. You understand? You did not raise your kid for them to, you did not raise your children for them to come and live for you. So it doesn't make sense. They have to live for themselves. They have to live and carry on with their lives. But if they come back, and they must come back, you guys must come back, you must go back home and help out here and there, you understand? So that's where I'm ending this question to say, parents, it's an appreciation. It's not an obligation. We will come back and help out. But remember, appreciate us. Appreciate, be appreciative for what we do for you. Small, big, tiny, whatever. You understand? Be appreciative. We're going to quickly go to, does it ever end? A disclaimer, J. Ne? Disclaimer, J. Go other families, J. It never ends because they take it as an obligation. So it never ends. But when your parents take it as they take it as an obligation, so it never ends. But when they take it as an appreciation, it really does end. It really does end, and your parents will be reasonable enough to say, please, now, thank you for everything that you've done for us, but please now focus on you, focus on your family, focus on you building your own family, your kids, your wife, because another problem, now you've been helping your family so much, so you've been the superhero of your family, but now you have to get married. And getting married, especially for guys, getting married, you have to invite Mwanabatu into your family, right? And then Mwanabatu, the girl would expect you to, put in efforts in building your own home. Now your mother's gonna be mad to say, hey, you've been giving me half of your salary. Now this girl is gonna take it. That's when the rivalry between mother-in-law and daughter yay, yo guys, check it out. Also check that one out. Create peace between your mother and your wife at an early stage. Stop giving your mothers your entire salaries, please. Please. And Gabi, you must always take care of your mother, but not to the point whereby you will create that hatred when you have to get married. Please, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but please help out. Help out, go ahead, no, to the point whereby when you leave, they'll be satisfied. And chalet, you'd rather do the kitchen unit, pay for it directly to the person who will be doing the unit. Don't give anyone money. Give the person who's going to be doing the kitchen unit. Buy the machine. Buy guys. I get it language, but I hope language. So now, the last question is is it black text? Is it an appropriate word or words to use in terms of explaining this appreciation? For me, no, because I don't believe that our parents should call it black text, ne? And I don't know if they do. You understand? I think it's our term, but I feel like it should be more of an appreciation, a black appreciation. It shouldn't be black, actually. It should be like a children's, my kids' appreciation. It's an appreciation, guys, at the end of the day. It's an appreciation, and I feel like you appreciate your parents. We personally, as young adults, we appreciate our kids, our parents, sorry, the way we want. Like I said, other children come from very wealthy families, so they don't really need to be building houses and whatnot, but they can appreciate their parents by taking them out vacations, whatnot, dinners. Other families like they are here, you understand? So for like appreciations, I can say no. I'll buy you guys groceries. Others can say no, mama, I'll buy you like cash. You understand? It's I do tiny, honestly. It's a case to case basis. So in conclusion, guys, I know I was all over the place, but I hope like you can learn something from this, and remember, it's an appreciation. And I hope you enjoyed my black text edition. You understand, my black appreciation edition. So yeah, so we meet again on the next topic, and I hope it will be exciting as this one was. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Continue liking, subscribing, yonke into nje sharing, guys. Share so that we can grow our channel together. It is our channel because we're talking about our issues, you understand, as young people. But don't forget, always appreciate your parents, especially right. So I love you guys. Bye.